Hi there, I'm a Jester in Black, and this is the Forgotten on Maddening mode. Let's see what we're up against. Slow, high attack power, not that defensive knight, so that's not so bad. Poison strike archers, fairly fast, but their attack isn't absurd. Quite a few of them. Got what, strength and defense buffs? This is a commander. Not that threatening, only 10 attack speed. He does have a very good stronghold terrain bonus though, so I probably want to pull him off that space. More armor knights. Let's take a look at these thieves actually. I wonder if they have pass. They do. Okay, that makes things much harder than they typically are. Because I've done it on previous playthroughs where I just sit a strong defensive unit like they do in this doorway and kill all the other commanders, and then the thieves can't actually escape the map, so I can just sit there indefinitely. So I think I'll actually have to go pretty quickly to make sure I get as many of the good items as I possibly can here. Let's see what else we've got. We've got a mage, 21 attack speed, 18 attack, that's fairly light. Brigands with Lancebreaker, mercenaries with Axebreaker. Got a commander who's an armor knight, 26 protection, but I have mages for that. Brawler with 26 attack speed. I don't think we can double him. But he's got 21 attack, so that's not that bad, even if he does manage to quad us. And we have a slow dark mage. And he doesn't have seal attack even, but he does have defense +2. And then in this corner, this is another brigand. 9 attack speed, 36 attack. So the threat level here is not that serious, but still the damage output that the enemies can do is respectable. So rushing in blindly will get us killed.
Target the strongholds to cut off their escape routes.
I'm not entirely sure if they'll be able to pass through and escape the map if you stand on these purple squares instead of going for the strongholds. But if I mess up, I might get a chance to try that. For now, however, I think I will try to start things off with a gambit. If I blaze here, that should hit 4 units. Very high probability of working. It'll also kill this knight. And then Edelgard will only have to worry about a brawler and a mage attacking her.
We won't hold back. Witness my power.
My father is offering a reward for every thief and rogue we take out. The more you beat, the more you get. Just remember, you gotta take them down fast. They'll bolt as soon as they're hurt. Take the strongholds and we cut off their escape route.
On this side, we do have a poison strike archer. We don't want to get in the range of too many of them. So it looks like a hit and run tactic there would be appropriate.
Leave it to me.
I should be able to get this armor knight with Lysithea. Use miasma, we could do it in one hit, I think.
Yeah. Oh! Of course I won.
I'll go.
So he does have advantageous terrain here, which is kind of unfortunate.
I will get the victory.
He's got 13 protection versus 27 attack. That's what, 14 times 2 plus 40% of HP. Not good. 108 hit versus her 75 avoid though isn't so bad. So if I go over here, I think it's too much damage. I'm gonna have to pull her out. So 13 protection. So if this is 27 attack with a steel bow, that's an extra 9 damage. I'm pretty sure she'll survive that. it'll be a close thing, but she'll survive it. So we'll try this. And we'll pull out of everything else's range. Looks like I have to attack from range if I'm going to do this safely. The odds there aren't that good, the damage is going to hurt. Felix will need healing if I'm going to do that.
Stay
I
focused.
can get a curve shot in here with my left. If I have to do that, I guess I can. But for the time being, 18 attack. It's 6 resistance, that's 24 damage. I could potentially
I'm on it.
ride in, take an attack, and then ride out. Tempest Lance for the kill. I find I use combat arts a lot more often in Maddening mode than I have in the past, just because of the bonus accuracy that most of them give. Because enemies' increased evasion is making me gamble here. Times 2 is fine, 3 times 4 is fine, as long as there aren't any crits in there. So I'm not entirely sure what to do on the other flank, so while I'm mulling that over, I think I will start on this side. They've got what looks to be decent range overlap here. I can bait this brawler alone, but that seems to be about it. And then down here we've got mages. So they've only got 18 attack. This one is 27, but he won't move. So that should be fine to send in Dorothea, possibly Linhardt or Ingrid as well.
That's my cue.
Even fire will two-shot. Yeah, no point going for the high power stuff here. And the low power stuff will do the trick.
Ready.
Then we can get the kill with the lance. I guess not. How about the bow? Nope. Their speed isn't quite high enough. I think Bernadetta's also won't be, but Bernadetta can do chip damage, and then Ingrid can also do chip damage.
Oh no.
I could also just use Linhardt for the chip damage, I suppose. He does very light damage thanks to his relatively low magic. Ah, and he doesn't have Fiendish Blow yet. That's alright. I can certainly afford to do this.
Whoa.
Risk-free attack. I think I will... Let's see. If I go with this Bernadetta, I can get the kill with Bernadetta by herself. It sort of leaves Ingrid without much to do, so I think I will go for this guy with Bernadetta instead. Help Ferdinand out. Guess I'll only pull her that far. And I'll have Ingrid do a hit and run. Now no matter who this mage attacks, he should be killed. I'll only back Ingrid one space, because that way Dorothea gets baited. instead of Ingrid. Because if I go anywhere else, it looks like it doesn't really change the way the AI is going to act. Alright, so on this front we have an archer who's going to be a problem. We also have these units who are not actively problems at the moment, but will become problems shortly. So I think I'll go for the curved shot. So I do it from on top of this wall here, I guess. Guaranteed. No? I don't think the steel bow would do any better, so I guess this is as good as it's going to get. 82%. Worked out.
That is that.
His counterattack was also very low accuracy, so at least if I missed there was a good chance that it wouldn't have ruined everything. I guess I'll move Felix down this way, seeing as he can't really contribute all that much just yet. And Edelgard might need the help. Ferdinand. Does Ferdinand have cold shot or E+ still, so no curve shots yet. 21 attack, 26 attack speed. Means he'll be quadded for 5 damage. Or if I put him in the thicket. So I could go for that. Especially if I do maybe Killer Axe. Hope I get lucky and get a crit. Not the best, but Edelgard survived. And because I didn't give her the hand axe, hopefully she hits. Yep. And he didn't crit with that 1% crit chance on any of those attacks, so that went well. That's fine. The enemy's attacking me when they don't do any damage. It's kind of funny.
Nice try.
In Conquest, they actually programmed the AI to skip their own turn if they couldn't do any damage to you. And it actually made them seem a little bit smarter than this.
I will get stronger still.
She got speed. HP and charm aren't that great, but it's better than not getting them, I suppose.
Whoa.
Nice, he missed. No crit for me. But at least I did hit him. Wow, he missed with 3 of those 50% hits. Ferdinand's got some pretty good luck. Alright. Quite a few enemies that I want to take out this turn. I'd like to get rid of this Brawler and this Brigand. Don't think I can get the mages down. On this front, we've got a Sprawler, we've got a Mage, we've got a Brigand, and Snaring. And I'd like to also advance towards those archers, I think.
I'm on it.
Well, I'll start with the Brawler.
I'll go.
Not ideal. So I think I will go for the Tempest Lance with Sylvain here. And then pull him out of enemy range.
Be gone.
It looks like this enemy mage is the biggest problem that we've got. I don't want to retreat. Don't have a gambit. I do have a gambit with Felix, but it won't work. 35%. That's no good. So, I'm going to take out this mage. It would have to be a combination attack from Felix and Edelgard. And then I would need to heal Edelgard as well. I think that's too many actions for one turn to deal with. Well, it looks like the mage isn't actually the biggest threat. Although, he'll still kill Edelgard by perfect damage. So, I have to take out the Brigand and this Thief as well. What do the charms look like? 16 each? Yeah, so. Felix's Gambit will be equally ineffective against all of them. That's a shame.
Stay focused.
On this side, if I'm going to reach anywhere, I think I'll have to warp with Lysithea. So I'll warp Byleth up there. Alright, so Petra can reach this one, so we'll leave her to him. Him to her. I think I mixed the order up there. Then we've got 3 archers. Let's see what we can do. Huh. I could get the kill with javelins. Potentially useful. The Iron Lance will also get the kill. Iron Sword too. None of it's guaranteed. But I like the idea of using the Javelin here. Because that means that if they choose to attack me at 2 range, which is reasonably likely, I'll get a counterattack and will kill. As long as they're not in good terrain. I'll dismount first so the archers don't actually get me. And I'll go for that. It's pretty likely to work. And so it did.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Then we can bring Petra up this way, and she'll have a support bonus when going for this attack. Yeah, I'll go for the Iron Sword because she's just got more buffs that do with swords than anything else. I messed up there. I should have dismounted first. Well, that's a nice level up.
My body and mind.
Alright, we're gonna undo that. And then we should get the same level up.
Get the victory.
We're going to do it correctly this time by dismounting and then attacking. There we go.
Hard work created this.
For these thieves, I want this speedwing and this energy drop more than all the rest of the items. The rest of them I care much less about. I think I will have to pull Edelgard back, unfortunately, and give up some ground here. But that'll let me reorganize my offense here. 12 times 2, Sylvain can tank that. %. So I think if I bait the Brigand, that's reasonably safe. Check that 18 attack, 7 resilience. So I want a safety margin of 11 hit points, I think. Yep, there's no fiendish blows on their side. So let's see. 22 damage plus 11 would be 33. So Felix can safely bait this Brigand as he stays out of this enemy's range. But I think he can only do here. Alright, that should work. And then I'm not totally wasting this. Meanwhile, on this side of the map, we have a brigand. We can reach him with Linhardt, Ingrid, with Bernadetta, with Ferdinand. We also have this brawler. And we've got these mages, who I probably can just block in. Dorothea plus Linhardt. Dorothea can't reach the top though.
Ready.
Let's see what we can do. That's not going to work. That might work if we can find that 17 damage somewhere.
No.
That'll do. What about Linhardt with maybe fire? Reliable. It's more reliable than Ingrid. Maybe Ingrid can do more damage here than Linhardt would be able to. Yeah. Less reliably though, but that's okay. Dorothea take out the Armor Knight. Alright. In that case, I'll go for the 100% of if I'm going to retreat. I guess it doesn't really matter. Ah, okay. I'll go for the attack with Ingrid here. Because, there's 18 attack speed, it's 26, but the 21 attack times 4 should be fine for her to take. As long as we kill this brigand. So hopefully both of these hit. I think I need both of them to hit. It was a little risky, but it worked out. And I can pull back. And then I can have Bernadetta move in. And then I can have Bernadetta kill it.
Can I go now?
I want to keep Bernadetta out of range there.
I am Ferdinand von Iron.
Then we have Ferdinand. Okay. What about Smash? Okay, so the Killer X has a 20% crit chance here, but this is kind of an interesting mechanical thing. It doesn't actually, because you have to hit in order to crit, which means that effectively, since 3/4 of the time it's going to hit and the other quarter of the time it's going to miss, it has a real 15% hit rate here. But it also can miss, whereas if I smash with the Iron X Plus, that's guaranteed to hit, so it will always do some damage at least. And it's got the same odds overall critting, so it's actually a better play here than using the Killer Axe. So I'm gonna do it. Nice, missed. I can take 4 damage, that's fine. It is a little sad that I didn't get the crit there, but that was the most likely outcome anyway. 7 times 4 is 28. Ingrid will survive that, as long as we keep anything that can hurt her away. Armored Knight. I think I'll try to kill the Armored Knight with Ingrid using Floron. It's pretty likely to work. And I can wrap up with Linhardt if I must. Alright, good. Wearing metal armor gets you zapped by lightning mages pretty easily. 19 for her.
Quite what I was after.
Not great. No one needs healing desperately, do they? Ferdinand might benefit from it a little bit, but I don't think he really needs it. So we'll use fire here. Once Linhardt learns Fiendish Blow, he'll be able to do much better damage. That was unfortunate. I don't think the other archer has any chance of hitting Petra, so we'll go for Byleth.
Predictable.
And there's a miss. Felix counter-killed. Axe Breaker's just really good against axes. Yep, we're giving some free damage here with Sylvain. If Sylvain had a javelin, that would have been a good time to use it. But I don't own that many javelins. Spent a lot of money on repairing my weapons.
So close.
Can't afford new ones. But mages don't have to worry about paying for weaponry. So they can spam fire back and forth between each other all day. I mean, at least this is doing nothing to Linhardt, so. Ah, he had crit on me, so that's not good. There's a small chance of something bad happening there. Luckily it did not. So that should mean that I should be able to get this kill. I could guarantee it. I could just do it with Bernadetta too, right? Probably.
Anywhere I can hide.
So Ingrid needs healing. Might want to use Sagittae here. Oh no, we're one off. And that 1% crit chance with Thunder isn't really enough to justify that, so I guess I'll go with Fire here. Unless, let's see, 24, 18, maybe? We go with Fire here. Yeah, there we go. That's a kill.
I've got many skills, you know.
And then I can attack with Linhardt. I think Fire is actually... Okay, Cutting Gale will do more damage. So I guess I'll use it.
So close.
Still have Ingrid and Ferdinand, although Ingrid's heavily damaged. On this side, Petra's wounded.
Caution is needed.
If I put Petra right here, I might get gambited. What's that gonna look like? 4 might? So that'll be -5, 25 attack. 12 damage. Probably less because they're charm trumps. Also not likely to hit. So I think I should be able to do this safely. It's very likely to work.
Flame spirit protects me. Stay
And
focused.
Byleth should be able to waltz over here and kill this archer. I don't need to use the javelin, I could just go for the Iron Lance.
As expected.
Alright, that clears out that. The Armor Knight will go for her, but that's no big deal. Meanwhile, over here, we have a mercenary to deal with. Preferably not with Edelgard due to hit rate problems.
Leave it to me.
That's very likely to work. I think I'll do it. Good.
You
Way
are
overkill,
matched.
but it was a reliable hit. Semi-reliable anyway, not 100%. Sylvain can't attack, so that's Felix and Edelgard's kill. Wrath Strike guarantees a hit, and then I should be able to smash with Edelgard. I might even be able to get this with Sylvain, but I think his accuracy is a bit low. Oh cool, we get advantage?
Maybe
Yes.
this will do.
I will prevail.
Yeah, that'll do. Actually, since she'll survive, I don't need to use Smash. Sylvain can always run away if she misses.
Now you know your limits.
That increases her power slightly.
Careful, please.
Guess I'll leave Sylvain around here just in case we need him. Alright, Ferdinand. Brawler. I don't want to give this brawler any advantageous terrain. Sort of limits the spaces I can move into up here, considering most of them have at least one thicket adjacent to it. I also probably don't want to bait this guy. What do our choices really look like? I suppose I could trade with him if we're both in the thicket. That should be okay. It's not perfect,
Should I fall
but
back?
it's not dreadful. 0 damage, so I can afford to do this. Even though Ingrid's at low life.
Too slow.
I believe this enemy only has fire. Doesn't have any hidden wind magic. Aw, that's too bad. But that hit, so that's fine.
That was nothing.
Alright, we got at least one miss out of that.
Greatness awaits me.
Not bad. Strength and speed, plus some other stats. Yep, armored blow really makes... Well, I was gonna say really makes that go his way, but when you get a crit, that kind of takes away the advantage.
Nice try.
Pretty sure these thieves are going to start moving any time now. Durability's low on that sword. I do have a gambit, do I not? 80% chance of hitting an assembly. What is that? They pulse him to me? Yeah. So I think I'll do that to try to pull him off his tile.
I'm not sticking around here to get slaughtered by a bunch of stuck-up jerks like you.
I will use the strategy. What's the matter?
And that damage should stick. And I think I can just count on the Armor Knight to die on his own. And Petra should be able to get this kill by herself as well. So, it should be perfectly safe to do this.
That is that.
Right, that's good. Meanwhile on this side, Lysithea can't reach the Armor Knight. Felix can. And Felix has 11 sword, so let's see what that looks like. Not bad. Not bad at all. I guess I'll do it and hope he crits. Crest proc. Double crest proc. Can Sylvain finish this? No. Not even with combat art. So I think we'll just advance, and we'll heal with Lysithea as we do that.
Well done.
Then over here, we've got another Armor Knight to take out. Probably have to do it with Thoron. Alright, that's good.
Winning's always nice.
That keeps us out of these enemies' ranges. I think if I use the bow we can get the kill. Reliably. But I'd rather get the kill than get him down to 2 HP. So we'll try it.
I did what I had to.
That worked out. It was not guaranteed to, so I will take that. 27 HP left on this thief, so what if we use Smash 71%? So 9 more damage. Can we get that with Bernadetta? Yes. Yes, we can. I'll do it for the guarantee. I'll have to back her out of enemy range though, because you do not want to be in enemy range with a broken weapon equipped. Unless you're doing the broken weapon challenge. But it's still probably possible on Maddening mode with certain exploitation of certain mechanics. Like you setting the save file every time you get a level up that isn't perfect. I will try this. Hopefully it works out. Okay.
You are nothing.
That makes things go a little bit faster than they otherwise would. And I think I'll throw a heal around, so that way Leonard has something to do. Without being in enemy range. Gets a level up too.
It's simple logic.
Not bad. And the thieves are starting to move. But if they're all gonna run this way, Byleth will just kill them. Alright, so it looks like a couple are going the other way. Should be able to stop them. A couple are going that way. Alright. So on this side, I want to get rid of this Armor Knight before these thieves slip out the door, and I think the first one can next turn. I could potentially do that with 11 Sword, but I think I'd rather do that with Lysithea. Guaranteed kill.
Okay, that'll do it. This exit route is blocked off. Very good. Now let's keep cool and take out the other strongholds.
This thief has an axe, which is why his hit rate on Felix is so low. Felix will still survive that, so that's fine. I think I'll put Felix in this forest. Give him the Iron Sword Plus, and then count on his counterattack to get that kill. It does leave us with these thieves.
I will prevail.
Believe they're passive, so I think it should be safe to attack with Edelgard here. We get the kill. Not reliably. I'll try it because it seems like if the counter won't kill me, it's risk-free. There we go. Worked out.
How was that?
It was more likely to work than it didn't, but it was kind of iffy.
As long as it makes me stronger.
Lance Rager for Caspar, that'll be pretty helpful. And a Goddess Ring.
Careful, please.
What can Sylvain do here? Nope. 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 We're going to hide Sylvain behind Lysithea. Alright, on this front we've got this thief. Got this thief with the speedwing that we definitely want to kill, moving away. We've got this thief with an advanced seal that would be nice to get as well. Bernadetta, Ingrid, Linhart, Dorothea available.
That's my cue.
So what can we do to this one? 29, 33, fairly reliably. So we just need a little bit of chip damage, 6 or more. 68%, 73%, but we need the damage from the iron rod. So I'm gonna try this with Ingrid. If I miss, I can always use Bernadetta. Alright, Bernadetta it is. I'll leave Ingrid here for support bonuses.
Oh no.
I'll leave Bernadetta there for support bonuses. Now we should be looking at like 100% hit rate. There's the kill.
Winning's always nice.
Man, I don't think Linhardt can do too much here, but I'll start moving him up this way to try to help Ferdinand take out this brigand, since this brigand only has a one ranged option. Heal Ingrid. It's kind of low.
Ferdinand von Iron.
Yeah, I don't think that'll accomplish much. Neither will that. I guess it'll get me some experience. Ferdinand doesn't know curved shot, so he can't get this brawler without stepping in the danger range. So, I'll go for some experience here. That's fine. He would have healed anyway. On this front, get an energy drop thief. I do want that
Stay
energy
focused.
drop. So Violet has 4 move, and the thief has 5, but since he's on this side, I'll still be able to catch him next turn at least. I could do this. I think if I gambit, I'll hit them both and damage them. And I'll also get a chance to counterattack. I use this sword to counterattack so my weapon doesn't break mid-counter.
It's time.
And that should get me the item that they're carrying next turn on the enemy phase. So they'll be locked in place. They probably have no choice but to attack. Petra could do damage here. But what's this say? 14. Is 14? Why does it do 14? He's got 20 strength. 4 might. So it's 24 base. Minus 13. That should be 11 damage, right? My charm trumps his charm. I'm not sure I fully understand how the damage of gambits is calculated, so it looks like I will need to heal Petra, but luckily there's a stronghold tile right there that I can go to next turn. I could also gambit him, and if I hit, then that means that he won't be able to gambit me this turn. Though I don't really want to pull him anywhere, so I guess I'll do it from here. And I'm gonna have to count on that hitting, or else Petra dies. Because I didn't keep her supplied with healing items. Hit of 30%. I could risk it and get that down to like 15. Or I could step into his range. He's got 108 hit. But if I go to, let's say, 3 range with Petra and I wait, that'll get her void up to 90. I think that'll get his hit rate down to 0%. Yep, okay, that's good.
No use.
And then I can claim the healing tile. And that'll also tank his hit rate. I think. Actually, gambits might ignore terrain tile effects. But they don't ignore self buffs for your actual avoid stat. Speaking of a void stat, Felix just dodged that, 5% hit rate, and then he countered critted with a 5% crit rate. Twice in a row? Well, that's a 1 in 400 chance.
I can feel the difference.
Well, he earned that level up. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so this thief won't be able to exit the map until next turn. But it doesn't look like I'll be able to stop him either. Really want that speedwing. Lysithea needs it. Suppose I could get the kill with Ferdinand. I could also try to get this kill, but I don't think I can manage to do it. I do have warp with Linhardt, right? I do, so I could potentially maybe use that on someone next turn. This one has the advance, so I can let him go, that's perfectly fine. I could also go for the kill. It's not unlikely to work. Short spear, we don't care about the short spear. 5, yeah, he's in a forest. As of anything like that working pretty low. I can definitely do a hit and run with Bernadetta. I think if we do Iron Bow, that'll do enough damage that Dorothea can get the kill. We'll try it. It's not like I can do much else with Bernadetta. Ooh, she got her Brave effect, so this thing's easier.
Whoa, did I get stronger?
Not much. She didn't get much stronger. But we can still move her up here. Hopefully that might be enough to get this thief down next turn. I think if I go right here I might be able to block it. I don't know. Perhaps. So I don't think those thieves will attack, so it should be safe to put Linhardt here, I think. I won't waste a physic. Well, this chapter's probably not going to last much longer, so I might as well try to get as much experience as I can with Linhardt. Wasting a physic there is one way of doing that. Big staff, energy drop. Looks like our hit rates are around 85 across the board, so I'll go for the sword just because it's slightly better. Actually, I will mount up first.
As expected.
Yeah, I got the energy drop. Okay, now that actually lets me move about. I can potentially use that to kill this enemy. I can also use it to get over here. And Violet can definitely absorb a gambit. That's not a problem. This does give her 2 defense. So I think that should put her out of the kill range of the gambit. It was only doing 14 before. And I don't think the thief can exit the chapter just yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so he'll be 1 short of the 6. So we'll go for this. Cynthia used her one and only warp. There's not really all that much she can do. I suppose I should heal Felix before I let him go, since Lexithia can't reach anything that useful.
Thanks.
I can throw Edelgard up this way. Oh, I think she'll be fighting an enemy with Axebreaker, which is not ideal. It's okay, but it's not perfect. I'll put her in the forest, so that should help things out a little bit at least. We have Dorothea and Ingrid. I can do a hit and run with Ingrid. And I should be able to get this kill with Dorothea. Should be able to do it with fire, I think. Yep, we'll try that.
I've got many skills, you know.
And we get the advanced seal. That's helpful. Saves us a bunch of money. I don't think Ingrid will do too much good up here, but she might be helpful. This thief might get away if I do something down here, though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she could reach potentially, but that would put her right in boss range. I don't think she'll be able to do that much. So I'll go for something like this. Maybe I'll try the javelin since it's safer. Alright, I'll go for the bow for more damage.
Let's see how they like this.
I don't expect this to hit, but if it does, it's okay. He's so close to the exit. I don't have much time left to stop him. This one either. Although Ferdinand's on that block, so I don't know if he'll be able to escape or not. If Edelgard does hit, she will utterly destroy that guy. Yeah, leaving him with 3 HP is pretty merciless. I think I'll start with this.
You're in my way.
Oh, well, that'll do it. 111 crit.
Knew you could do it.
It's just a little bit overkill. So I think that Dorothea can hit even though he's in the forest. Pretty reliably. Leaves him with 1 HP, so I need to do 1 damage with Ingrid here. But the odds are not very good. I might try that after I sort out this situation. There aren't that many safe spaces to move. So if I were to use magic, I could do decent damage, but I would have to fight the boss, and I'm not sure I want to do that. Not really. $18 with Ferdinand. It's not quite enough. So I'll do a hit and run with Bernadetta here. I'll just do an ordinary attack. It's pretty likely to work, and if she gets her brave effect, that might be what we need. I don't expect her to get it though. Yeah, she did. She doesn't usually. That's the speedwing. I really do want that speedwing. If I gambit here and I hit, I'm in good shape, but if I miss, that's unfortunate. Then again, I wouldn't be able to kill him with any reliability anyway. I suppose I might as well go for the Gambit. Although, 17 charm, 18 charm, okay. It doesn't look like there's any way I can attack a different target from a different angle in order to get the hit rate up here, so we're gonna have to settle for the 60%.
I'll show you a plan.
Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, I hope standing on the square is enough. Hey, it worked. Well, that makes things simple. And then you can do this with Linhart to get a little bit of experience in reason. And the mage class working towards that fiendish blow to sort of remedy his attack power problem. Then we have this thief. I think Byleth and Petra together can get it done. So I need 20 damage.
I will get the victory.
Oh yeah, we can get that. Not with 100% reliability, I don't think, but it'll be close. And if I dismount, I don't get to double him because my speed goes down. I see. Oh, I think I need to, or else I'll get killed. Yeah, especially after that 8 damage. That should bump Petra's hit rate up. 98%. Pretty likely that this will work. The enemy has a 0% hit rate there. I like seeing that.
I will not be stopping.
Alright, we get a magic staff for that. That might take 11 damage, that'll be fine. Even after the poison. If I send Felix down here, I can intercept. Yes, I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It might be close. Yeah, Groot's hit right here is not very good. But we only need to hit and do a little bit of damage. There we go. I think Dorothea should be able to clean this up now. I've gotten fairly lucky with a lot of these risky maneuvers here.
You were wide open.
Right, there's a short spear, which is better than a javelin except for the weight. It's worse. And then I can move Sylvain somewhere around here. Find something to do with him. Axe Breaker again. It looks like he can attack pretty much no matter where I put Edelgard, so I can put Edelgard here. She should be safe. Ooh, he had crit on me.
Watch and learn.
That's okay, he missed. A lot of the times the enemies have a small crit chance on me in this mode. Yep, that's okay. Petra's at full health now. Petra's almost Byleth's level, so I think what I'm gonna do here is the bonus experience play.
That's one more stronghold taken, and one more escape route blocked. There are still some strongholds left. Professor, which should we go for first?
You know, I really like Tempest of Seasons, so when this song plays, I really miss it. Smash guarantees that we get the speedwing. Excellent. The strategy was risky, but we did manage to get the speedwing. And speedwings are very good in this mode. Yeah, sure, why not? It's gonna break anyway. I'll leave Bernadetta there to provide support bonuses. It looks like we are running out of enemies to kill. Times 2, 20. I can't take that 20 damage. Definitely take this 7 damage though. It's really nice if Ingrid could have a flying battalion, but there aren't any available. It's because there's a limited supply of them and pretty much everyone on my team is a flyer. The game doesn't allow you to have that many flyer battalions until New Game Plus. Alright, so that's 15 with a 95, 18 with a 100. 18 with a 100 is better, so I'll take that. Okay, 15 HP left. Can we do that, Felix? That's risky. That's less risky. That's even less risky. I don't need to make this risk. Like, there's no desperate timer on this boss. It's just convenient to do it now. So that way I prevent it from healing HP and needing to do another attack later, but it's perfectly fine to allow him to get a turn here. And it's safer, so I think I will delay. Asithia can't quite reach this one this time. Let's see, if I'm going to retreat with Edelgard, I'd probably put her here. I think I'll go further back. Just because she needs healing. Can't go there, so I'm gonna have to do a trade chain to get her a lance. So I'm going to take Sylvain's lance and give it to Edelgard, so that way she can ignore Axebreaker. She's not gonna use the Devil Axe here, then I'll heal her.
You'll be repaid.
And then I'll wait for Ferdinand to recover before we go for this boss. With everything we've got over here. That'd be a waste using a warp at this point. I could potentially use, you know, some kind of a spell. Just in order to get Linhardt a little experience.
Gotta use your head sometimes.
As likely to hit as it is to miss, roughly. That worked out well. Should probably, well, I can always do the next turn. I'll leave Byleth on the healing tile for a turn. 4 times 2. 0 times 2. Well, that's a pretty easy choice, isn't it? Is crit on me? Even if he crits, he won't kill. He'd have to crit twice in a row. Very unlikely. That's because Ingrid switched to a bow from the lance and she doesn't have bow prowess. Let's see what Dorothea can do. 18 damage. Yeah, that's fine. Does put him on low HP, which should put him in kill range here. So Wrath Strike is 92, but I think 82 doubled. What's that? That's 20%. 8/10. Remaining 20% would be 16. So that's 96%, 97% effectively. Which means that this is actually more likely to work out, so I think I'll try it. There we go.
Another escape route blocked. We're nearly done. Take out those thieves and capture that last stronghold.
I will prevail.
Can't quite get into advantageous terrain with Edelgard here, but I can use the ballista. That would make things easy for me. And I can also heal her. And trade her weapons around.
Well done.
Now on this side of things, I'll open with Linhardt. Fire or Cutting Gale. Cutting Gale does more damage, so we'll go with that. And negates his healing for next turn. So then, you can try and attack with Ferdinand. There's another 14 damage. And then we can try something with Bernadetta as well. Looks like I only have one choice of weapon here, really. But that's alright, she'll do something. Even though he has 30 bonus avoid, I think, yeah, he's still getting hit pretty consistently because these are all fairly accurate units. There was a crit chance there. It wouldn't have been lethal unless he double crit me. And that's because I'm using lances instead of axes with Edelgard there. I don't really expect Petra or Edelgard to be able to get anywhere useful before this chapter's over, but there's a small chance they might be able to contribute. What can Lysithea do? Guaranteed kill. Seems pretty good. But I should probably first check with Edelgard. See if she can manage to get this with 100% accuracy on her own. 81 with the axe. 75 with the lance. She won't be crit if she uses the axe. What about Sylvain? Can Sylvain... yeah, he doesn't have any weapons, so he's not going to be able to do anything. Alright, so we'll run away with Sylvain. I could potentially do this. The odds are very heavily stacked in my favor, so I'll go for it.
You were outmatched.
And I think Edelgard survives this pretty easily. Yeah, especially if we kill him with the Onager before he gets to us. That's fine. Let's see. 28. I think if we open with Linhardt and then close with Ferdinand, that should do it. There it is, Tempest of Seasons is finally back. Just in time for us to kill the last enemy. I think I can curve shot here. I'm not looking forward to the repair bill for Bernadetta's inventory. but it's fine. That's what they give you gold for, to buy weapons and repair the existing weapons. And I guess forging as well. Can we use a physic? Might as well. It won't be long before this chapter's over now. I don't know why I decided to go that way, but it was a mistake.
Now I can do so much better.
And Caspar finally has 11 speed.
That's the last of them. Great work, everyone. Thieves everywhere. I can't believe this is what the world is coming to. At least we've restored the peace here, even if it's only for a little while.
I like extra large bullions. A longbow, that's useful. Talisman, also useful. Nice stuff. So, on Maddening mode, this map is a lot less mind-numbingly easy than it is on, like, hard difficulty, where the thieves just sit there and try to path in one direction and can't figure out that you're blocking them or cutting them off. And basically you have unlimited time if you position everything correctly. So I really appreciate that they get paths in this mode, and I like that it sort of makes it so you have to hurry up and get them pretty quickly. So I only had 11 turns for this chapter. I think that the pressure for Maddening mode here definitely makes this a lot better experience. And that was the Forgotten on Maddening mode. Thanks for watching, and in the next one, I'll be doing the main story mission for Chapter 9. If you like this one, I hope you'll join me for the next one, and until then.